Hi everyone, welcome to Airteam's YouTube channel. My name is Sam. Today we are excited to introduce our Airteam client to you. So this means Airteam is becoming ready for its first public release, and today we're gonna do our demo from scratch, which means we'll start with the installation. We have a very convenient installation tool to use. It will set up almost everything for the user so that we could use as is. So we can just select a folder here and yeah, after a few clicks it has been successfully installed on the computer. So if we click on the folder and find the binary executable file here, uh, we can see the current layout of Airteam is a search bar and a main window. But instead of trying to do some demo here, why don't we just close this window and go to the ChatGPT website here. Oh, I forgot to refresh the the browser, but it's okay. So we also have a ChatGPT extension here. It's called Windows Helper that's also developed by Airteam. So basically what's it doing now is that it's expecting the user to ask some questions. For example, find my IPv4 address here. And it's assuming that the user is using a Windows 10 or 11. So essentially it's matching the user's input with the existing commands in our command library, and it will generate a link. I hope it will generate a link, but sometimes it's not. ChatGPT will get stuck here. Let me try to refresh this page and do it again. So it's talking to our API and trying to find a match. Yeah, this time it works. So with this link we can redirect to our Airteam client agent from the browser. Yeah, so if you are the first time using the app, you will be asked to sign in. So after the successfully signing, you will be prompted with the commands and you can just confirm the commands. So let's look at the commands. Basically it's all human readable languages, but with some special syntax. As you can see here, by click element, it is expecting us to have some pre-recorded elements in our computer. But since this is a fresh install, I don't have the elements here. So currently I will show you how to record the elements, and meanwhile I will explain why we want to do this, especially as a contributor. So now I'm acting as the role of a command contributor. Instead of just writing these commands, I'm also expected to record the elements for my users. I already know what elements I'm looking for. So by holding Ctrl and S on your keyboard, you can find the elements and confirm the elements. So I think I want this internet and Wi-Fi elements here. Don't forget to update the resources, and we can close those windows and see what's gonna happen if we just execute the commands here. So we can find that the agent is running smoothly until it finds there's a user interactive command saying we need to select a network we are connected to. So for me, I'm connected to Spectrum Setup 11, which is my default name, and I have this page here, and I can just hit continue. So after scroll a few times, it's saying that IPv4 should be showing on the screen, and yeah, indeed we have the IPv4 address here. So this is a scenario of that a contributor is recording recording for the users, so the other users could download the commands as well as the recorded elements together, so the user don't need to record themselves. So let's close this window and stop this execution, and let's show you something more. Um, so what if, as I said, this Air Team is a generative AI like personal assistant. So what if there's some commands that is generated on the fly and we don't have any knowledge or recording of the elements here. So this is also a pre-recorded um, instruction for demo purpose. So as you can see here, it's just some human language saying click on system, click on display. It's now telling us to click on some elements. So furthermore, we can say system, how about a system label, or just a tab. So we can give it any instructions with human languages and see what's gonna happen with Air Team. So basically it's still trying to pull up the settings window and trying to find the system tab, and okay, it fails to find the system tab. That is because we are setting a high threshold for the confidence. Let me click on the system for it and see if it could find the display button, which is here, but it also fails to find the display. Let me do it for it and see if it could find the last one, the identify button here, which will identify our monitors. Let's try to run this again. Okay, as you can see here, there's a huge number on the left bottom of my screen, which means it successfully find the button and click on it. So this is how Air Team could understand a user's human language and try to do the operations for the users. There's also a signal light here that represents the current confidence level. So if it's above our threshold, we'll show a yellow light, which means we are confident enough, although we are not 100% confident to do the operations. We can set the values lower so that we can have a small C like operation, but probably the Air Team may click on the wrong place. Okay, so these two demos shows how to utilize Air Team to automate your workflow or tech support flow. And let's close this window and show you some shortcut key for daily use. So let's imagine we are just looking at the browser and trying to find some, the instructions here. And let's see. You know what? Let me reopen this agent. Yeah, just to make sure we can show it through the demo. And let's see if we have find some general instructions. Let's say open the control panel, and we don't know in detail what we can do about it. We can just hold our shortcut key and wait for some magic to happen. So ideally, yeah, now it works. So ideally, it's just it's a shortcut key to search the commands for you. So it's ask GPT to generate on the fly. So how to open a control panel in Windows, but it's super easy. So you can search it, and it's pretty much the same answer, and it will definitely run to open a control panel because it's like a single step. Let's try something different. Still about an IPv4, but this time let's do with two different ways. The first is that we're just trying to find the IPv4 address in Windows. We can copy the commands here and do a search here. By the way, we have a search history set window here to like navigate through your search history very quick. As you can see here, by simply prompt the Air Team with an instruction, we know it's not going to do its job for us, or at least not the way we want to. We want to use the settings. So how about we give it more detailed instructions here and hold Alt and W. let's drag the window here to see what it's doing. So currently it's using the detailed instructions, or we can call it micro operations, to conveniently convert some of the human text. You find some solution, for example, and to convert it to an air team understandable instructions and operate instructions on air team. Okay, so this is different from all my previous demo, right? If you remember, it's like click some elements. So let's see if it could just do its job right one time. Okay, so it found network internet, and also it's closed my it disconnected my Wi-Fi. I hope I'm still fine, and it's looking for IPv4 address. Okay, so hopefully I can find my IPv4 address here. Yes, I find it. So basically it's doing the job differently, but it's all I would say completed the job successfully. Let's stop from the demo, and yeah, I will stop for now and put the other features in our next video.